Hi, so continuing our exploration of the editor utility widget, let's take the next step and make a renamer. So I sketched something in the Paint. It's just a basic renamer. It's basically just similar to find and replace in Notepad or any other software. So let's create a new one. Right click, go to editor utilities, go to editor utility widget and hit select without selecting anything and name it EUW Simple Asset Renamer. Right click Save and right click Run Editor Utility Widget and double click to open it. And let's start with a border. Set the border to dark, will be matching the Unreal editor. Looking at our renamer here, let's start with scroll box because everything begins in a scroll box. The main reason is so if we run out of space, there's a scroll. And then let's go add some text for the title. Scroll this down so we can see it better. Name it Find and Replace Renamer. Find and Replace Renamer. Let's set this smaller to 18, maybe set it to italic. And then we are going to need a text box. So we find a text box. Here there's 4 different text box, but what we want to have is the one that editor utility editable text box. The reason is we don't need multi-line, and if we have the one without a box, you can see that it's not a very pleasant box, and I know for a fact that this one have a lot more feature than this one, so we don't use this one. And then let's name the text hint for us to fill. Find parts of name, find parts of names, and let's duplicate and let's rename this to replace parts of names and hit compile. We can see that it was as intended. The only thing missing is the button to execute the tools. So let's add a button. Search for button, editor utility button, set it here, add a text, and then rename the text to replace. Set it smaller, set this to right aligned, and let's add some padding to all of this. 3 or 2 would be nice. We have the basic layout of our renamer. And on to the next part.